Alright. It is Monday, September 24, 2018 at 12:05 p.m. Let's take a look at some headlines. Alright, France removes toxic tires from failed reef project. Teams of divers are painstakingly lifting an artificial reef made of tens of thousands of old car tires from the seafloor south of France after it was found to spread pollution from toxic chemicals. The operation is costing well over €1 million and is partly funded by the manufacturer Michelin as well as the French state. The divers are supported by a boat with lifting equipment. Fish has been avoiding the area. Local fishing association leader Dennis Genovese told AFP news agency that some types of fish swarm around a collection of tires, while no species really got used to it. Once upon a time, it was seen as a double solution, a way to get rid of old tires while creating habitat for marine life and simulating marine organisms to grow in the rubber. In the 1980s, local authorities agreed 25,000 tires should be sunk into the waters 1,640 feet from the shore between Cannes and Antibes on the French Riviera. In 2005, researchers found the tires were leaking chemicals, including heavy metals, a risk to human life and into the environment. That is sad to see, but I am glad that they are actually seeing that it was a mistake and removing the tires from the water instead of just leaving them there. That's kind of sad. Alright, guys, next story. Iowa freight train derailment sends rail cars plunging into river. Authorities in Iowa are working to clear a massive train derailment that sent cars tumbling into a river on Sunday. The Sioux County Sheriff's Office posted dramatic video taken by a drone that shows the wreckage near Alton, located about 40 miles northeast of Sioux City. There are no reported injuries, the sheriff's office said. No known hazardous materials have been leaked into the river or air. A spokesperson from Union Pacific 95 train traveling from Mankato, Minnesota to North Platte, Nebraska when 38 cars derailed. The train was hauling industrial sand and soybean oil, according to the railroad. One or more cars may be releasing industrial sand into the Floyd River, according to KETV. There are no reported injuries. No known hazardous materials are leaking or into the air or the ground. Railroad and local emergency management officials are on scene assessing the situation at this time. Alright, so trail car derailed in Iowa. Alright, next. Bill Cosby faces sentencing over sex assault. Bill Cosby, the comedian once known as American Dad, faces the prospect of spending the rest of his life in prison over sexual charges. The two-day sentencing hearing at Montgomery County Courthouse in Pennsylvania starts on Monday. Alright, so don't know what's going to happen with him, but apparently he is facing sentencing over sex assault charges. Alright. Next, Florence. Evacuation continues as North Carolina rivers rise. Bladenboro, North Carolina. Hurricane Florence is by no means done with the Carolinas, where some rivers are still rising and thousands of people were told to plan to leave their homes on Monday before rivers reach their crests. About 6,000 to 8,000 people in Georgetown County, South Carolina, were alerted to be prepared to evacuate potential flood zones ahead of the record event of up to 10 feet or 3 meters of flooding, which is expected to begin Tuesday near parts of PD and Waccamaw Rivers, county spokeswoman Jackie Broach Akers said. The county's emergency management director, Sam Hodge, said in a video message posted online that authorities are closely watching river gauges and law enforcement would be going door to door in any threatened areas. From boots on the ground to technology that we have, we're trying to be able to get the message out, Hodge said, and warning people not to wait for an official evacuation order if they begin to feel unsafe. In North Carolina, 5 river gauges are still showed major flood stage levels, and 5 others were in moderate flood stage, according to the National Weather Service. The Cape Fear River was expected to crest and remain at a flood stage through the early part of the week, and parts of Interstate 40 are expected to remain underwater for another week or more. Alright, so there's still chance of flooding, and guess what? This is what's coming off the coast of the Carolinas right now. This storm system, it's called Disturbance 1 in the Atlantic, but they have not named it yet. It does not seem to be showing any circulation. Uh, it just seems to be building and getting larger. I do not know how much rain it is actually going to bring, but that's not going to help the flooding in the Carolinas right now. Alright guys, that's it for the video right now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and share around the video if you feel like sharing it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and God bless. See you